All right, this is just a little training video on the bailout bag in case you missed the training. Obviously this is the new bag that we keep on the side of our hips. Everybody should have one on their air pack. And now, the department has the rescue belts that they've given you for your turnouts. Okay. So with this training, of course, emphasizing some basics. If I'm in a situation where I'm in trouble and I think I'm in a flow path, I'm going to get to a safe area and isolate myself, right? Close myself off from that flow path, give myself a moment of work time. As soon as I'm isolated, I'm going to call out the mayday. If that's if the situation dictates that that's necessary, I'll call out the mayday, who, what, where, and air, and then let them know I'm starting an evacuation procedure from in this case an elevated window. In this, I think we're second story here. So, once I make the decision that I'm going to go out the window, I'm going to access my bailout bag here. Okay, and grab my primary components. I'm going to connect to the tool first. Okay. When I look at the window, I'm going to go over, in an ideal situation, I'm going to go over 6 inches and up 12, and you make that breach into the wall. Just stand up here. So over 6 and up 12. Of course, the construction type might dictate and have an effect on exactly where you're able to place that tool. Okay. In this case, for today's training, we're going over here. Now, because this is training, I'm going to go ahead and secure my locking carabiner. Real world situation, I might just decide to go, right? If it's that dire. Give it a check. Make sure we're good. Final place I'm going to connect to is my belt here. This is the new department belt that we've installed into the turnouts. Okay, and again, because it's training, I'm going to lock that collar. Okay. Now, I could choose to go out the window, just as is, and let the rope pay out of the satchel, or I might reach it all in there, pull out the rope, and toss it out my window. If time allows, you can look at the rope, make sure there's no knots as you go down the line. If time allows, somebody on the exterior might be able to grab the end of the rope and belay for you. For safety's sake today, we're going to get an additional belay placed on the outside there. Okay. So, I'll kind of do a visual check of, my positioning to the window. Okay, I'm going to actually give myself just a touch extra. Okay. Again, real world, if this is a dire situation, I'm just going to go. Okay. So you won't really be able to see me too well as I go up and out the window, but I'm going to hold both ropes. I'm going to keep myself tight to the window, taking my head out first. Okay. So I've got both ropes in hand. Okay. My rope is down the building nicely. It's paid out nice. There's no knots in it. I'm going to tuck into the corner of the window here and begin to roll my body out like so. Okay. Being mindful of my hands, I don't get them stuck in the corner. And here I can kind of position my feet on the wall if I need to. I can take a moment and play with my hands. And you can see this just feeds like so as we go down. So I can control my descent. If I need to stop, I can just come back up to the top, stop my descent. Otherwise, we just keep going. Okay. Okay, so a little bit different application here, just a side note. Maybe for whatever reason I can't access and put my tool next to the window. Or maybe there's just an easily usable anchor point, some kind of pillar in the room, or perhaps I decide I'm going to breach some sheetrock and wrap a stud for my anchor point. In that case, go ahead and wrap that anchor point, whether it's a pillar or a 2x4 wall stud. Wrap that point, secure it, and then instead of now going, well, I've got X amount of feet to go to the window. Instead of trying to feed this, go ahead and just connect it to yourself. Okay, just like you would after making your purchase next to the window. Connect it to yourself, and then use your body weight in the room to kind of extend it and get yourself to that window a little faster. Make sure you give yourself enough, but using your body weight to help extend that will be a lot easier than trying to manually feed it all through in a hurry. Okay? And at that point, again, same principles for going out the window. Okay, just another brief note on setting up your device. This right here looks pretty good. We can check this by, in theory, right, perfect world, we're going to be over 6 inches, up 12. So hold your carabiner right at that point, okay, and with that, then take the business end of your escape system and just extend it out the window. Kind of look where your hands would be when this thing gets tensioned. You should have that just right where your hands are outside the window and not going to be pinched by the windowsill itself. In this case, this is great for me, and I'm going to set it up that way. This will be my default go-to, and only if I need to change up something due to construction or obstacles, then I'll look at an alternative way to set this up and make adjustments if, in an exigent circumstance, I needed to.